Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Chooch on a Wednesday afternoon, and quite a busy day here on the Rancho. As you know, preparing for company is always an absorbing thing to do. You have to think of all the contingencies of a place to, how your guests are going to be comfortable, what you're going to eat. Where you're going to go, the travels and entertainment you're going to do, prepping for a party, things that, hey, ping pong. And I would be remiss, hey, Jacqueline, I would be remiss, hey, Vincent, if am I a pain in the ass? Hey, Nicholas, in the midst of all the hoopla and boobla on the road today, something very extraordinary happened in my life today for no rhyme or reason. How you doing, Reachable? It's just incredible. I'm on there preparing, hanging up party lights, getting tiki. Oh, okay. Sorry, Vincent. Getting party lights hung up, doing my thing, working with Missy Jenn, baking bread, doing all those things that are designed to make sure that your guests have the very best time that they can have on the Rancho. And Norm F., some of you know him as the chairman of the board. I call him the Canadian Clipper. I spent some time on him on the phone with him today. Hey, Vicky. How you doing, Tom? Yeah, worked hard today, but it was worth it. And I did not even notice at the end of the day that incredibly, this man, out of the kindness of his heart, made two big whopping donations, 440 Canadian dollars. I did not even notice it because the hangout had gone off. But I'll tell you, I would be remiss if I didn't come on. Hey, no problem at all, Polly. I had a lot of stuff going on. There was the Elvis Follies going on, but this thing today was so over the top, Vicky. I could not believe it. His words to me on the phone when I talked to him, he was kind enough, he told me, hey, you might not have seen it when you went off. And then I went back and I saw it. Yeah, holy Hannah. I mean, Colleen, you talk about lighting it up today. You might be on the road playing the bumper tag with fans. But I'll tell you, I really felt some love today from the chairman in an amazing way. And I've been supported by this gentleman, have been great enough. Thank you, Ping Pong. Have been lucky enough to be able to know him a little better than a lot of other people do on the chats here. And it really blew me away. Hey, thank you, Libby. Wow.
My girl crush. You inspire me every day.
Oh, Libby. Thank you. What did Norm do? He really lit it up today for me. We were out there and he's telling me how much he loves the content and bringing it on a daily. I know, Joe. I could not even believe it. 2 mega donations totaling 440 Canadian dollars. I feel things reach a point where you have to come out and publicly acknowledge that. And he said, it's my wish with Mr. Z coming down. And you're going to have the big events on the weekend. A lot of people are going to be watching. A lot of people are going to be here. We might even be adding Sean the Brit and his wife coming down. And he just wanted to make sure. Yeah, this was well after the bulbs. And I could not even believe it. Maybe sometimes it points up the fact that keep to your knitting. Do the things that people enjoy watching and be be kind, because you never know when the angel of good fortune. I do get on your case, Joey D. I do. United States Air Force retired. Hey, Gina. But today, I had to come on. I did not see it either, Joe Smith. I went off and I went back and I looked at the Streamlabs and I almost fell out of my chair. How do you say they're really special? And you talk to them on the phone, and everybody is. Libby, everybody has done such a kind thing. But, hey, Street, but it's simply phenomenal when somebody steps up in such a major way like that. It just totally caught me off guard today. And I need to say thank you for that. And I need to think to myself, hey, Sheba, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, we all need an angel of fortune and not a... Yes, he did, Quinny, an enormous one. Enormous today. No, I know, Kat. I know, Maggie. I know. You can, hey, Mara, how you doing? Views are great, but love, and when somebody tells you, like he told me today, I really got to tell you, you're bringing the content, and I'm loving the channel. Now, that's enough for me. And I'm sure I see Mara in here, Mara Bear and Dr. Fish. They light it up their own way over there, do their own thing. Yeah, they like it when people come by and they're a little bit of classy and tell them, hey, I like the job. That's because Canadians rock. They do. I never met a, well, there's a couple on here. But it is what it is. How you doing, Judy? But can you imagine? I mean, the thoughtfulness of saying, hey, look, you're going all out to show everybody good time. And I'm not going to kid you guys. We spent a bundle today to get this thing going for the weekend. But these people deserve it. We do this stuff for our friends. How you doing, Brockovich? Oh, no. Wonder why, Mara. Yeah, it really did, Quinny. Stuff like that. Hey, Jill, that puts it down. I mean, people think, oh, Rosie, you live on this fancy ass property. And I keep my business pretty much to myself. But the place was a junk heap. And now people think you just walked into a nice place. I got vintage audio stuff I pick up for a dime. People think you're loaded. But Norm took the time. He saw the videos. He saw the pain, the years of toil, the years of work that went into this to make it what it is today. And I thought it was phenomenally good. Hey, Cassidy, I hope you saw my shout out for you last night, honey. And how much you mean to this community. But today was just, I'm thinking to myself, gee, I'm just hanging up party lights. And it's like, no, you're bringing me fun content. You feel like you don't feel like you're, and I don't disparage anybody else that things are best for business, but I'm saying there's also best for each other and best for the human element of what we do here on YouTube, right? Can I get a 69 on that? Thank you, 4 Seasons. Y'all, very sweet, honey. And I'm not here to have anybody hit it up. I just wanted to say, once in a while.
Hey, Rosie, heart, fire, much love to you. Keep it rolling. Tie for all you do.
There we go. There we go. I mean, it's just once in a while you got to say thank you. This whole YouTube enterprise, it can be shaky at times. It can be scary. But there are very great people out there that will never give a dime, don't have it to give, or don't choose to give it because they choose to give it to greater and other endeavors. But I was thinking today, you might get the views, but I'm getting the love. Honest to goodness. This has been the best. Really started out as a very rough beginning to 2019, and it's really become a very special 2019 with all the changes, all the kindness and things. But Norm F, today, I really had to come out. And say thank you today for something that I missed on the chat. The stream actually went off, and I had to make sure that people knew what you did, and that I had a chance to. Hey, how you doing, Coat? Yeah, I saw that Katie was following you. I did. I'm just. I don't want to see anybody get hurt on the road, Marshall, and I'm not crazy about. It's happened to me before in Indiana. Thank you, Jacqueline. The Canadians are. Maybe it's because I told people I worked at the Royal Bank of Canada. I don't know. Yeah, it's just been an incredible.
Two hearts.
Incredible. Miss fucking Wonderful is the channel. But I just thank you, Shannon. Well, Susie, as I was going off my stream, setting up this afternoon for the party and everything, I didn't notice that Norm had come in and majorly lit it up, like well over 400 Canadian today, and I was like, wow. I mean, he's been a wonderful supporter of mine. He's been a wonderful supporter of Elvis's. But I felt real bad because I missed it because the stream was over. So I wanted to publicly acknowledge that today, because I've been very fortunate here on YouTube, and the love, when I looked at a future now, and I think about being on the road, and I think about having you guys along. Honest to God, I used to be very nervous. How you doing, Oda May? I used to be super nervous. But now I really know on YouTube, and I'm not just talking about money, but I'm saying help-wise on the road, contact-wise on the road, just an uplifting, hey, enjoyed your content. In early January of 19, honest to goodness, I was thinking about stepping away from YouTube, because it had gotten so bad. The tenor, the negativism, the doxing, the whole swirl with my family started up again, and all the horrors of all going through the same wash, rinse, repeat cycle. I really did. And it's really not the money. It's the people that are saying, "Hey, I enjoy the content." It's the people that are saying, "Hey, if you're coming through my town, I already know you're going through. How you doing, Happy Meal? I already know you're going to come through my town. So yeah, let's hang out. And I love that. I love that. You've really made it on YouTube when people are willing to come and meet you, but in a positive way. I'm not talking about anybody else. This ain't about Marshall runs his own show. But for me, yeah, I'm glad I didn't either, Cassidy. But for some of us, I don't mind telling you, I'm very nervous about going out alone. Very nervous. I know there's going to be horrific things ahead. There's going to be or yeah, what there's going to be, it's going to be scary out there sometimes. It's going to be awful scary. But now I have the feeling like there'll be people around, people a phone call away, people in towns that I travel. Thank you very much, Moonchild. Yeah, you do need to be. You need that. Yeah, thank you, Brockovich. And you've certainly done that with me, honey. No, I read everything, Vincent. I can't possibly read, although I don't have 300 people in the chat. I didn't appreciate, you know, I've had 500, I've had 984 people on before. I do like to pay attention to people. I do like to pay attention. Smart so. Well, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't live my life like that. You know, I want to know that if I'm broken down or if I'm crossing from Kentucky and I'm going into Indiana crossing over there, and if I have a serious, serious problem, there might be somebody that could come help instead of somebody that would just enjoy. And I don't mean in a negative spirit of you're not going to die out there, but would render aid. I now have that full assurance. Hey, Jimmy Trap. Thank you very much, Darren. That's awful kind. Today's the first day I really, hey, Goober lady, today's the first day I really feel like I'm set for the road when it happens. I really do. Hey, Holly, how are you, beautiful? That's what I'm saying. And that's a nice thing. That's something that you don't get that for just showing up and punching the clock. You get, thank you, perfect. You get there by time measured in not weeks, not months, but years. Hey, Medi, long time no see. Years. You know, and I had to I know that's Cassidy, you're an amazing woman, uber goober lady. But I made a confession to you guys today that I had serious doubts of being able to make it on my own, traveling solo as a trans person. It's, you know, it adds another dimension. Yeah, it makes it more watchable. It makes it more intriguing to people, but it's also, there's also that fear element. It is 5:30 in the afternoon. Today, I felt like, hey, Sherry, how are you, honey? Today, I felt like that fear dissipated because now I have confidence that I'm on the right track. And as long as I don't be a dick, and as long as, like anybody, as long as we try to help people along, then I think I'm going to be okay. But this is just a special and a shorty. And I'm glad to see everybody. Hey, stay away from the spiders there, exactly. And Fun Nun, thank you. And for Norm, I want to say thanks again, the Canadian Clipper. You blew me away today. You know, you blew me away, but it's a real vote of confidence that in the middle of this maelstrom going on elsewhere today, you take time to hang out with me and enjoy the content. Yeah, I'm tough. But you know, your age and your bravado. Love you, Colleen. Yeah, Uber Goober lady, Norm F lit it up big for me today. And it was when my stream was over and I felt really bad because I did not have a chance to say and publicly acknowledge that. So I just wanted to reach out to him and say thank you very much. He is legit. You need only talk to this person on the phone to know that there's no, and I know he doesn't want me talking about it, but there's no guile, there's no subterfuge. There's no agenda except a person that enjoys entertainment and all that. You finally calmed down, King. I don't know. Yeah, I did today. This is another reason why, you know, having had such fortune, and not just Norm, but how can you not think about taking care of your mods, especially people that are with you on the daily, that put the time in. They're not asking to be superstars. They do a tough job on here. They get they can be lightning rods for trouble. Yeah, I know you talk to them. Yeah, how you doing, Kelly? Yay! And there's a lot of content worth seeing. Elvis, in my mind, brings some content. Today was interesting content. We all have to make our own way, do our own thing, but you got to be able to do it for the long run. And I think for those, thank you, Cindy, for those mods, and many of you know, hey, Tara, that usually what I get goes out too. So, you know, there's a lot of people I care about in the community. Yeah, he's, you know, you talking to him on the phone, not quite on the daily, but you start to get insights into life, and you find out why he thinks the way he does about Americans. And we'll never share that on YouTube, but it's a story of tragedy and also triumph. We're all products of who we are. How you doing, Vinny? That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. The Thrill of the Major meetup coming. Yeah, I think Sean the Brit and Mrs. Sean the Brit, I think, are coming. Yeah. So tonight, just wanted to say thanks personally once again, Norm. And tonight I will be. Let's have some fun tonight. If you want to look at, we'll look at some channels. We'll do some positive critique in a positive way. If you're interested in growing your YouTube channel, whether it's live streaming, whether it's using Streamlabs, how to properly integrate it. If you're doing videos, talk about titling, editing, intros, all that kind of stuff. If you're interested in it, and if you're interested in doing that type of content, it could be fun tonight. Now that I actually know how to share things on YouTube, we can actually look at some of your videos, check them out, and have a good time. Yeah, Norm F has been a blessing, and I told him today, if you walked away tomorrow, I'm better for the experience of it. And but I'm appreciative. I'm very appreciative. Yeah, if you're starting about a channel about your parrot, that's great. We can give some things. Super Streamlabs through PayPal does not. It does not. But the people like some people like the additional layer of privacy that Super Chat gets. So we'll talk about that tonight. Whatever you want to talk about, if y'all want to tweet it out, we can get some people talking about channels. I have to have your permission though to actually put your, verbally, so we can take a look and roll your bids. I don't want to violate anybody's copyrights or anything like that. So, well, Terry, all I can say for that is good luck. Because you and I know, and smart people know, yeah, Vinny G is supportive as well. Yes, he is. And smart people know what is here today will be gone tomorrow. It will be gone tomorrow. We're going to be rolling at 8 p.m. So if anybody wants to get their channel checked over, it's a fun night to do that. I need to have some fun tonight. Missy Jenn and I have worked our asses off today here. All we have to do is get the bed made up for Mr. Z, pick him up at the airport, and let the good time roll. Yes, you do. You need to take time. You need to pull away from the daily, and you need to look at a camera and hit it with thank yous. That's for damn sure. So I will see you guys tonight, 8 p.m. If you want to, we can look at it I'm no expert. My channel is crap. Go back to that video in December. Exactly. We can look at things, have some fun. Yeah, that's what people are going to make content. That's exactly right, Quirky Girl. And Katie would never hurt anybody on doing anything. So, all right, thanks again. And yeah, don't forget to tweet that out if you or any of your friends. We can look at a few. We can look at a few channels and check things out. So, take care, Libby. Thank you, honey. Okay, thank you very much, Sheba. Can you bring out that? Yeah, maybe I'll blue wig it tonight. You never know. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, Norm F. You mean a lot to me and a lot of people into the community. And, you know, take care and thank you.